I just want to comment a little bit about kind of the essence of Bob, who is an old friend, and Cathy, who's a new friend. The fact that I am the only groom's girl tells you something about Bob, and about how some might say perverted he is, or some might say how creative he is. It's up to you to decide. But I can tell you that having the honor of doing that is really a blast and really fun to do. And I was thinking about how one of the things that really defines Bob is how creative he is and how much he really loves to take risks and develop creative kinds of things. And I also wanted to acknowledge his two kids, who do a great job on sitting here and looking very good next to him, but also carry on. They also really carry on the creativity that runs in his family. Andrew just got back from Berlin. He is doing some major creative work in urban planning and I think will be one of the people who really helps define millennials as people who are going to help us change the world in ways that we need. And Kristen, who is a multifaceted person and has many different sides that show at different times, is one of the most creative people that I know. And is a creative writer and also does poetry and also is invested in music in ways that are amazing to see. So I just wanted to acknowledge you two for being here tonight and supporting your dad at this level. And Cathy, because when we came up, we were told that really successful professional women could never have a husband or a good match, ever. In fact, our likelihood of being able to have a successful match was, I think, equivalent to being hit by a bus, and that was about how likely we were to be able to do that. And I really admire Cathy for having done the success, but also having created, along with Bob, an amazing co-creative partnership. So both of you are my new models for transformation. And there's a saying about hope triumphing over experience, and both of them have really become true models for that. And as Bob knows, and now Cathy, I'm very inspired by both of you for this, and deeply honored to be included. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Ed. I'm Cathy's oldest and smartest brother. I'll never forget the first time I met Kat. Aware of her. Just about out of diapers, and I was her first production of the Cindy and Tommy show. And then she introduced me to the art of dance, which I didn't know how much I really truly loved it. What do we sing? Farrah Jacques and Would You Like to Lassie? Something. Anyway, that little girl's getting married tomorrow. She's just so impulsive. Why don't you accomplish something first? You know, in your career. You're just running out there and getting married. Yeah, exactly. But we're all so proud of her. And over the years, we've noticed a few times she's been a little impatient. I'll never forget the summer of 1983.
Excuse me?
We were living together, just Kath and I up at home. I was in summer school trying to figure out the difference between an organ and an organism. Organism, sorry. Close your eyes, Mom, we're here. And Kath was a waitress, and the ink on her diploma from BC was barely dry, but she was very eager to get out there, and she worked at this restaurant. She used to come home at night. She'd have her tip money and the knives and forks and cups from the restaurant. Okay, don't you laugh. You probably already have 2 sets of those things in your drawer right now. But she would just say, I'm so frustrated. You know, I work, and she'd be really bummed out about how hard she worked at BC and all those extra hours and all that, but she was persistent, and she made it, and you know, she met her Bobby, and Bobby met her Cathy, and you know, tomorrow's their big day, and we're all very happy. Oh, one thing about Bobby. You know when I knew he really loved me? When he went to Africa with Don. Yeah, Bobby, maybe as happy as I thought I was going to be when I got married.